We got our DM here singing, but hello everyone, and thank you for joining us today. We are what?
Look and
apparently
enjoy.
I'm a real boy.
You are not a real boy. I don't believe that for a second. Anyway, thank you for joining us today. Quick few announcements. Our tech guy is not here today, unfortunately.
He's on fire.
I hope not. That aside, he should be here next week. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas this upcoming week, and we're gonna get started here.
Are we really?
I mean,
and I'm not dressed up tonight.
Only if you want to. I mean, you're the one running this, man.
But
if you don't want to, I guess we're cutting this feed right now.
So I do think we should all get the garb like this, and
if you guys want it, oh yeah.
All right. Well,
merch.
Job done. Time to go.
I was trying to point out.
Oh wow, we actually do have stuff.
Yeah, we got merch. I keep telling you this, but you don't believe me.
I don't believe it.
It's awesome. What does it say? What does it say?
I don't know. Why don't you read it?
It says.
It says when you're at a disadvantage, but Destiny finds a way with 2 nat 20s.
So, this plus more are on our store, which is in the description below.
All right, and as we start, I will say nat 20s are now vetoed.
What? Well,
hey, if it can happen, hey.
I'm kidding.
I don't think we have a grave cleric, so we're fine.
So I think for tonight, this might be minorly confusing because I forgot to double check whether or not I had the map of justice.
I'm the map, but sorry.
Yeah, so
I'll see myself out.
Jeez.
So I sent myself the map a long time ago, just so that I knew what the world looked like, and wow, I have one here. So now this is just redundant.
Yeah.
But apparently, before I left my house, I forgot to download the map again. So I'm not sure what exactly to do.
So, how about perhaps for future, we throw that in Dropbox.
Yeah.
That way we have it everywhere.
Well, it's because I've already kind of had it a while ago, so like it was just one of those things where it was. Oh, never mind, I found it. That was that easy. It was that easy, y'all.
Y'all.
It was that easy. Now we just hit this download button so I know where everyone is, and we are all set to go. So the last time we left our merry band of men and women, everybody got shot at.
No, they didn't. You lying sack of crap. Only I got shot at.
That may be true.
All right.
What do you mean maybe? I was brought down to 2 health in one shot, and then in another shot I was brought down to 1 health.
And I annihilated.
Yeah.
Everyone.
So did I.
So apparently.
But I was not annihilated.
Yeah, because unlike you and Jerkwad what's his face, I was the only one not stealthing.
Yep.
So I was the only valid target on the board.
Yep, the only valid target, and somehow...
Mage tank for the win.
Mage tank for the win. So, wait, why is this 2... you know what, I'm just going to leave it how it is.
Here you go. Here's a pencil for you, by the way.
Boo. Pencils are vetoed. Don't you know this?
I mean, I'll get pens, but generally when I DM, anyone using a pen gets docked XP.
Alright, well, for handing me a pencil, everyone gets like 2 XP. Congratulations.
Well, I don't know how much I actually have.
We have none because this is milestone-based leveling.
And that's the joke.
No experience.
And
that's the joke. So, last our merry band of men and women, our mage tank midget has been shot at multiple times and possibly has PTSD.
Well, I now have, 9 health? Yes, I have 9 health, so.
And you have somehow convinced this merry band of vagabonds to surrender.
I believe it was because I rolled a 23 on my intimidation check.
I don't even remember what that was, man.
That was an intimidation check to make him not run away. Otherwise, I was going to kill him.
Yep. And they are now kind of just freaked out that a little girl just shot all their friends.
In all fairness, I am in a mage's cloak with a mask on, so they just know I'm short.
They're just gonna make some assumptions that some short kid did this. And that's where we are. So, what would you like to do with these bandits, if you call them that?
We're definitely going to tie them up.
All right, I'm going to let me make a roll of doom to see. Wait, other roll of doom.
Who's he?
And Mr.
John Wick.
Mr. John Wick has decided to tie everyone up. For the record, our warrior has now been changed to John Wick. He's now wearing noble's clothes.
Oh, is he actually a warrior? Why the fuck was he stealthing?
He's a man of many traits. And he also doesn't have his bow, so he's basically just like.
So
his
AC is at least 17.
He doesn't have the proper outfit attire either.
The hell is wrong with this warrior?
There's
They
a
don't
lot
pay
wrong
him
with
enough.
John.
They don't pay him enough for this.
He's
just out here for the fun. His
yeah.
total AC is like 15 or something.
Why is his AC the same as the mage's?
His demeanor makes
He
me
had
think
no
he
money.
doesn't know what fun is.
He doesn't. He also does know what fun is. He just doesn't know what fun is around you.
So, I almost died.
Yeah.
I was at 1 health before I paid her 10 gold for her potion, which is very under what it costs.
Yeah.
Those cost at least 25.
Was it 25? Yeah.
Yeah, for the super small ones, and then the regular size are 50.
If anyone's aware, I'm still waking up. So.
And my eye is itching, which is craziness, but you know.
No.
Hey, we're alive.
Are we?
I don't know. I really don't. That's
All
okay.
right. So basically,
Philosophical later.
all of these tied up gents are just kind of tight-lipped at the moment.
Okay.
We need to make them talk.
Hi.
No, not just say hi.
Hello.
Oh, and I'm not.
I'm sitting in the corner nursing my wounds.
All right. John's just gonna be like, now, what were you guys up to? Food.
Good. Now you're our food.
That would be an intimidation roll.
And I.
+7.
Oh yeah. Okay. You know that I don't. Okay.
I know because you got double proficiency in that one.
What is the raid charisma again? Oh, it's not super high. Okay.
I wouldn't think it would
That is
be.
right. So that's a 20?
Yeah.
Ooh, 13 plus
20.
So a few of them are just like, okay, now we've been captured by camels. Well, maybe I shouldn't have gotten myself tied up.
Or maybe you should start talking and telling us exactly what you're doing and why.
Wisdom is a fail. We're procuring supplies. Shut up, Joe. No, I'm not getting eaten today. I did not sign up to get eaten and burned. We're procuring
So
supplies.
at this point, I'm gonna walk up. So how's Kent doing these days?
Can I give you an update really fast?
Yep.
So I ended up changing his name
Okay.
because I thought of something better. So it'd be Amron Toke.
Amron.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why do I think that? That's familiar. Out of game.
So how's Amron doing
Probably.
these days, my fellows?
Just sounds familiar.
They kind of just like they're just
Talking in thieves can't.
They kind of just look at the ground like, I don't
Yeah.
know who that is. Whatever do you mean?
We're gonna pay him a visit,
Good luck with that.
and you're gonna show us where he is. I coup de grace one of them.
Okay. Make a roll for style. Performance.
That's cocked. Nat 20?
Oh, see?
Which out of the three do you kill?
Huh?
Which out of the three do you kill and how?
The one that was the most antagonistic, and I slit his throat with my claw.
So just blood sprays on the other two, and he just rides on the ground, choking on his own blood.
Any more arguments?
So you can actually, I need the map for this because I need to figure out what's going on. So if everyone's over here, do you guys remember what route you took to get into the forest? Because I forgot to mark where you were.
Say what?
Do you guys remember what route to get you took to get into the forest? Oh boy. I'm just gonna make a humble guess. Were you still heading toward the farm, or were you heading somewhere else?
I think we were heading towards the farm, yeah.
Okay. So, well, you can follow the river, and then you can take a left at some really.
I said you're showing, not telling.
Oh.
And I signal for John to get them up.
All right. And
I
I
gotta
hold my
roll something
knife
for
out and let's walk.
Okay. First one sucks. Second one sucks. And now they're just walking and kind of. They're not doing too hot in the. What is it called? Composure department. One of them is apparently peed himself.
That's good. That's what I wanted.
Alright, so you continue south through a wood. And this is where I make an intelligence check.
Okay.
The first one. Wait, where's my sheet? Thank you. No, that's the weapons list. First one isn't great, and the second one. Okay, and now we make a will save. Does he survive that? Yes, he does. Okay. So, you kind of follow through the woods, kind of south and then eastward.
Okay.
And wait, no.
Southwest.
I'm just making sure that I'm getting the idea right. Yeah, no, it is southwest. You take south and then westward a bit. And as you guys are doing that, I have to roll for something interesting. Okay.
How many bandits attack now? We use their friends as meat shields, by the way.
And that's the way Olivia laughs when we do it.
And I need to make one more will. Alright. Wait, that's the wrong roll. I need performance. So that's not great. That's better. And as you're kind of walking through this wood, I'm going to need everyone in the party to make an insight check.
Oh boy. Insight 19.
I've only got one.
You and John noticed that the one in the back seems a little nervous.
11, 12.
You're
also
not
see
in
that
his-
the one in the back seems very nervous.
You're not in his good graces, are you, my friend?
No.
Well, I guess that sucks for you.
No, this is hilarious.
John's
So
gonna be
why don't you tell me what you did to get in
um,
his bad graces?
Well, I stole some food. Whoever would like to make an insight check can do so now.
That one's a no.
13.
Oh wait, I'm just gonna make sure that's correct. All right. You wait a minute.
Wait.
Wrong roll. That matches, so you actually do succeed. Good job.
Nice.
This man be lying about something.
Okay, I know you're lying.
Why would I lie about not wanting to go there?
I don't know.
Now I can make this roll for John. Can he beat it? Nope.
Ah, jeesh. Why do we count on John to figure this stuff
John,
out?
You hate the world. And I need what is everyone's passives again? It's been like 2 weeks.
Passive what?
Passive perception.
Perception? 10.
10. You?
I believe 11.
Where is that?
It'd be
It's
wisdom.
10. It's 10 plus your wisdom.
Yeah, unless
and you're not
proficient
proficient in it.
Oh, never mind.
13 is my wisdom.
So
So it'd be 11.
what's the plus?
Plus 1.
So it'd be 11.
Yeah, your passive is 11.
All right. So you guys continue to walk forward. You don't really see too much. And then why? And then somehow John is lifted up in the sky by some type of rope thing.
John, stop playing games.
Should we be concerned about that?
And now I need everyone to make a dex saving throw.
17.
That is
Nope, 16. 16, sorry.
with a 20, right?
All right.
Yeah.
8 and
Yours is going to be 11.
8 and 5. Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got 5.
Oh,
got-
dex saving.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's same number for me, 16.
So 8 and 5.
8 and 5 is like 13.
13.
So 16, 13?
Yep.
Okay. You masterfully dodge out of the way of an incoming log. However, you are dumbstruck by the fact that John is now hanging in the air and you have been careened by this rando log and you take 6 damage.
Ah!
And you are knocked prone as these guys try to run away.
You said 6 damage?
Yep. Okay, 9. These guys run into the bush and try to evade you. One of them is currently out of sight. The other one is still scrambling away.
Wow. 14 minus 6. My brain is not functioning right now.
And I have to put the health that they had last time. 'Cause I forgot.
16 perception to find the guy hiding.
To find the guy hiding? You don't see him.
Ray of Cold, the one I do see.
Alright.
Yes.
What'd you get?
22.
Alright, that hits. Roll damage.
That's a D8. That's a 6.
Alright.
And he loses 10 movement.
Yeah, he's just knocked back onto the ground.
Speaking of cold, it's getting cold in here.
Indeed. Why has this happened to me? My calculator has failed.
Oh no.
My calculator has failed. He is knocked on the ground and is now kind of screaming in a way and crying at the same time. So, you caught the scaredy one. Other one is gone. Well, at least to your knowledge, he's
I know.
I mean, he's gone to the fact that nobody sees him.
You didn't roll perception.
No, I know I didn't, but if nobody sees him.
You can try to roll perception to see.
John's gonna roll something. Will John get it? Absolutely not. That's
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No.
Because I think his perception's like what? 5? Yeah, no. He doesn't get it. Alright.
I didn't.
So yeah, one doesn't get away. What would anyone like to do? You're on the ground. A bit hurt. John's just
He was
in
talking
the
about
air.
following a river. Are we by that river?
Yes.
Okay.
Time to go swimming.
Sure.
I'm swimming up.
There's nothing to stop
Are-
you from
are-
swimming.
Are you okay?
It's faster. I can swim faster.
Roll an intelligence.
I probably can swim faster.
No, you can't. Your swimming is considered difficult terrain, and you take half your movement speed in water.
Actually, everyone can roll an intelligence if they'd like.
13.
So I 6 and keep forgetting what it is.
So
Eventually I'll remember.
what you realize
7.
with the 13 that works, with what you realize, when they made a break for it, they went north.
Okay.
They what?
They started going north instead of south. So, from what you surmise, the lead one, who actually knew where he was going, led you into this trap so he could run away.
Oh, what a frickin' mess and a half this is.
But you still got the scaredy one who may or may not know where he's going.
You know what? You're coming with me.
No.
I grab him and
No!
I start dragging him.
That's my daughter.
I just want to go home.
I punch him in the face and tell him to shut up.
Roll a d4 minus 1.
1.
I'll acknowledge.
He takes 1 damage.
Yeah.
I basically acknowledged you as my daughter because you're actually doing something that's pretty cool. So.
Can somebody get me down from here?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna gag him too.
So let's see.
Not John.
How should I do that? Should I take an arrow and shoot down the?
You can.
Because it's a string, right?
Yeah.
Like a rope.
He's just sitting 60 feet in the air. Again.
But 60, that's enough away from me that I can do without disadvantage. But no advantage.
I mean, he might take a little bit of damage, but he'll be
Would
okay.
I actually do attack for that if I'm not really
If
attacking?
you're trying to hit the rope, yes.
Okay.
If you're just trying to climb up and get him down, it's just like, I think I forget what the name of the stat is because they're all
Climb would be
from-
athletics.
I think climb is either athletics or acrobatics, depending on the situation.
What do we got right here?
So
Athletics, no.
I'm
And
gonna say it's acrobatics.
acrobatics,
right now.
I've got +3.
Yeah.
We're just gonna
Where-
go with acrobatics for now until I can open up my.
No, but as far as shooting it down,
That
You would have a
just
plus
be,
5.
Yeah, that would just be a
Ooh.
weapon check.
crap. Well,
Where did my?
I'm gonna do the attack just because it's got a high.
There we
Got a
go.
higher. Oh, I'm glad I did because 3 and 5, 8.
You just miss.
Ah, jeez. Now,
The arrow just goes way short, and he's just like, "What are you trying to do? I'm not a pinata."
can I because I do a different roll if I do acrobatics
Yeah.
to do that? Yeah.
You can
That way I
still
don't take
try
it-
and climb up and get him.
That way I don't take a disadvantage or neg. You know, because it's just okay. What's that? 6,
9.
6 and 3. Yeah. Oh, that's a 9.
No, 6 plus 3 is 9.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You don't get quite the footing you want, so your movement's 30, right?
I'm gonna chill touch the rope.
What is my movement? How do I figure that out?
What's the range on chill touch again? I forget.
For me, 120 feet.
All right.
Actually, 240, I think.
I mean, if you want to use it to touch the rope, go ahead.
Yeah, 240 feet.
Oh, speed. Yep, 30.
So that's a
you get
22.
About 15 feet up.
That's a 22.
22. The rope slowly starts to snap, and John is now falling to impending doom. Let's see how much damage he takes. That's 2d6. So he takes 5 damage.
His what's his movement?
I shall return.
What's his? Oh wait, his movement's 30.
So he'd take 3d6.
3d6.
I think it's
right.
1d6 for every 10 feet.
Yeah.
So he moves 30 and then 30 feet extra.
Okay, so,
So
instead of
3d6.
5, that is 11.
Ouch.
Wear your other sweatshirt.
So, Mr. John's not doing so hot, but he's down.
Better?
Ow!
You're welcome.
All right.
As I'm bleeding out of my chest.
Ugh.
He's bleeding from his head, so it's all good.
And where did I get hit on the with the with the wood?
You got hit in the stomach.
Oh,
So you basically went like woof, and then
so
fell.
I'm not bleeding.
Maybe
It ain't. You got a bruise.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Like I'm gonna throw up now.
Actually, it did almost half her health and damage. So
Yeah, no, you've got some.
you've got a little bit of internal bleeding going on now.
Cheapers.
rolling bleed damage. I'm kidding.
Hemorrhaging.
Gosh! I mean, I love blood, but not mine.
She's a vampire. We've revealed it. Stream. She's a vampire. You're now suffering from withdrawal and being in the sun.
I think in D&D, vampires burst into flames in the sun. I'm pretty sure they're standard vampires, not Twilight ones.
Oh yeah, good point.
Or Skyrim ones.
You're on fire. Unless the canopy can save you.
I mean, we're near a river, an open stream, so...
Never mind. You're on fire. But yeah, you still got this guy who's just like now can't talk and has a sock in his mouth.
Yeah.
For reasons unknown.
So, how far away from town are we?
That is a awesome question. Full of awesome results. Like, you are currently probably 2 to 5 miles away from the town.
So it'll take
'Cause I
almost
forgot.
an hour to 2 hours to get back. Damn it.
Yep.
What are we trying to figure out?
I had plans for him, but I don't think it's gonna work. I think at this rate, it's better we just get rid of him. I start dragging him towards the river. I stop. I pull the gag out. You wanted to say something?
If I tell you where it is, will you let me live?
Maybe.
I was planning on letting you live prior. Then you did this shit.
It was his plan, alright?
And let me guess, you were just following orders.
No, I just didn't want to die. You guys are crazy.
I dunk his head in the water and pull it back. As I said, I was going to let you live. So what reason should I have to let you live now?
At least I can tell you where the traps are.
Now you're talking. I let his head go.
Wow, I'm impressed. I have to admit.
And then he basically gives you like.
Did I do good, mommy?
Yes.
Roll for Japery.
And that is a 22 deception.
John's just confused.
Ah.
John's just like got a bottle of Jack Daniels to use his arm.
And I Ray of Frost the Jack Daniels.
No! but wait a minute.
He's
Wait a
gonna
minute.
make a reflex
I thought
save.
alcohol
Okay.
doesn't freeze.
What? No, I'm trying to shatter the glass.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought.
22.
Oops! This is why we can't have a nice day. Throws it in the river forever.
Cheaper.
What the hell?
Don't make
We
me.
currently have a potential threat here.
Don't make me get my cousin Elsa.
He's literally peeing his pants. Look at him.
I'm aware. But he knows where the traps are.
Please help.
Anymore, he's just gonna have a heart attack, man.
He can still lead us into a trap.
How about I've got an idea. Can I borrow him for a second?
He's all yours.
And then he just takes him and just drags him like further down to the water and proceeds to start dunking him again. Wait, why is it over there? And then he just comes back with him. He's like, all right, I've got a plan. He's going to walk in front in the right direction. That way, if we go in any traps, they just hit him instead.
Doors obnoxious sometimes.
Meanwhile, in the universe, trees are rumbling together.
Heavy wind we got going on here.
Apparently, they're all magical.
No, we got heavy wind.
So,
All trees are magical. You didn't know that?
no.
They give life. By letting us breathe.
Anyway, so he basically, John lets you in on the idea that they're going to let this one really scaredy guard lead, and then when they get close enough, he just gets to run away in a random direction, blindfolded.
If he's useful, we can let him run off without the blindfold. I have no issues with that.
I do.
I don't care.
Lead the way, Squire.
No.
And he kind of just slowly saunters on, and you begin going northeast.
Okay.
All right.
So we were going southwest. Now we're going northeast.
Yep.
Like the complete
Opposite direction. Yep. So you begin to go northeast, and then you begin to go northeast for probably. You're basically going back toward the town, so it takes you about an hour or two, and then you kind of go further up northwest, and you haven't really run into anything much. It's just like random wildlife, random fauna. Is it flora? No, random flora. Sorry, random flora, random fauna.
All right. After an
They
hour,
know they're alpha when they see it.
when we get closer to the town, I think I'd like to pitch that we stop for a short rest.
Yeah, we kind of hurt each
John's
other.
just like, I have no
hurt,
problem with that.
We kind of hurt ourselves. How hurt did you get?
I fell out of a tree and got shot.
Well,
One.
When did you get shot? I got shot.
All right. No, it just feels like I got shot. I just fell out of a tree.
I got shot several times.
That's unfortunate.
I was on the brink of death. Thanks.
That's unfortunate.
And as I was trying to interject,
Maybe we would have been better off if we all had bows.
Perhaps the one who uses said item should have thought of that before leaving the town.
Yeah. Well, if we're by the town, can we just buy one?
I'm getting very slightly annoyed, I should say.
I'm not your boss.
He hands you the prisoner and then just goes toward the town. That's just all he does. He doesn't even say anything. He just stares at you, hands you the prisoner while staring at you, backs up while staring at you, and then begins to walk while staring at you.
As he walks away.
And then just does this while staring at you. And then he keeps on running. Well, not running, but walking.
Here's the
Okay, so taking a short rest.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use.
Oh, I don't know.
I think I want to use 2 of my hit dice to heal.
What can I do to heal?
Oh, perfect. Since we're taking a short rest, you can use your hit dice. You have a D8 for hit dice.
Up to 3d8 because you get a hit dice per level, I believe.
Yes, so you can roll up to 3 of those to try to heal. So you've got to choose how many up front. So you can't say I'm going to roll 1, and then if you don't like the roll another one. You have to roll it at once.
I'll roll 2.
Okay. So that 1 would have healed you completely, but it's better to be safe than sorry. That's what I did.
All right.
So I'm back up to 14?
You're back up to 14, and if we take another short rest today, you only have 1 more hit dice.
Okay.
Same with me.
Gotcha. I understand now.
And while you're doing that,
But we are full health.
I'm going to make a note
Yeah,
of
man.
how much money he should be spending.
I still don't have any spell slots, but
Can he afford this?
guess he should have asked to borrow some.
He should have, but he wasn't. He was just like, hey, I ain't going with this, fam. Can he actually? No, he can. Oh, Jesus. Oof. 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 Okay. Haggling power.
Activate.
All right, we've got something.
What kind of sucks is that I get nothing except for the health from a short rest.
All right. So
I don't get any sorcery points back. I don't get any spell slots back. I get nothing.
All right.
So I am still tapped until we take a long rest.
And he has his.
You like that?
Yes, Daddy. Okay, that's a little freaky.
Barris likes being creepy
Welcome to
today.
the channel.
What are you doing?
Hi. We've got guests. Guests who apparently like interrupting your streams. We shall tax this guest by not.
Oopsies.
Well, my pen has been destroyed. I no longer have
I
a pen.
deduct 10 XP per session from the DM for using pens.
For Pete's sake.
The pen is actually just for highlighting certain things. Or from writing something in stone, I use pens, but for all the battle stuff, I use pencils.
Yesterday I thought of an awesome idea for a campaign. Or not even a campaign, it's probably, if it is more than one session, it's not going to be by much. But at one point I'd love to run that. And
I'm game.
it's your game. No, my
I also
game.
had
My
an
game.
idea for like, what was it? Basically, I was going to try and make a campaign centered around mechs for whatever reason.
Oh, Jesus.
And then I thought about it, and I was just like, that's going to be the biggest headache ever.
Yeah.
Balancing two different things. The mech, the person, in a list of vehicles and artillery.
Yeah. That's a lot of work. You'd have to create a lot of things there.
I mean, I'm already in the process of making a sci-fi one.
I mean, realistically, at that point, it's probably a lot easier just to use a pre-made
Homebrew?
game.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, but I don't know. I'm still homebrewing sci-fi, so rip.
All right.
You know how many weapons that is? It's ridiculous.
Anyway,
you guys are now basically setting up like just a rest spot, basically.
Yeah.
Kind of just sitting in the sun until John gets back. Takes him about 3 more hours before he comes back. So now it's getting pretty dark. It's probably about 7 at this point. And then he's coming along, and the thing you notice is that he's covered in scales now.
good choice.
And he now has a bow that's worth a damn.
Yay, even better.
So he's basically just on his way up. And before we continue, I did forget one thing. I forgot to make him buy arrows, because he's probably going to need more than what he gets.
I've got arrows. He can have mine, because I can't use them.
Oh,
Okay.
I could use
fair enough.
yours.
So,
I didn't write down how many arrows I got, because it didn't matter to me.
when?
When we got the caravan writ and the healer's kit, the whetstone, the nav tools.
I'm just going to say it's about 20.
That's
just
what I
because
figured.
can't remember.
But I give him mine because I literally have no use for them.
Alright, so he now has a decent amount of arrows.
Cool.
Alright.
Why didn't she just give them to me in the first place?
What?
Why didn't you just give them to me in the first place?
Give what to you?
The arrows.
You don't use a bow!
I do.
You have never shown a bow on your person.
Well, I've got one.
I'm going to be honest, you didn't have a bow.
You
You had proficiency in bows, you didn't actually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't. I apologize. I thought
you,
I got.
all you have are daggers. You've got proficiency with
You've got,
crossbows.
How many daggers
I thought
did
I
you
had
give her?
one.
4 or like 6?
Huh? No, you chose a flail.
Oh, you're right. You're
There's
right.
a short bow, a flail, and
Yeah,
I
you're
think,
right.
like,
You're right.
a
Right.
set of long swords and a bunch of other stuff.
Well, no. I now I remember that.
You're
that
more
was
proficient with a light crossbow anyway.
But it's still
It
good.
was like-
A hand crossbow.
It was
Where-
a hand crossbow, and
So I don't have a bow, but I am I
you're
am.
proficient in them,
Yeah.
I think.
And I was supposed to know that. Do you think I can read minds?
Yes,
As much. I'm going to stab you.
I don't doubt it.
Ah.
John's just staring at you. He's like, I don't care anymore. So it looks like.
Do you
we're gonna
value
die
your
in-
life?
It doesn't look like it. We get shot at every day. Some people more than others. Stares at you.
Well, aren't we just one big happy family?
Of course we are, Mommy.
What the?
There's just the captives just on the ground sleeping.
Oh, wake him up!
I think it.
I kick him.
Why am I here?
I don't know. Why are you here?
I don't know.
I think you do.
I just wanted stuff, free stuff.
And there you go. It's a high risk, high reward, isn't it?
It's not supposed to be. I was lied to when they gave me this job. Just hold the bow, they said. They can't reach you, they said.
Not a game. They never met a spell sniper
No.
who doesn't give two shits about your cover
No.
or your distance.
No. He's just basically like, the tactics just didn't work, and now I'm here. And I just want to go home. I give up this life. I just want to go home.
Whoa.
I'm too hungry for this.
Giving giving up this life doesn't mean going home. It means dying.
You're misinterpreting what he's saying.
Oh, who are you? What are you? What are you people? I'm just a guy who's now lacking Jack Daniels because of someone. We don't name names.
You were just in town for 2 hours. I don't want to hear any of that.
Oh my gosh. You're just
You were in town for 3 hours.
Yep.
You're just like
Opens more Jack Daniels.
you're just like someone I know named Drake who can't get enough of freaking whiskey. And that's it. Whiskey, whiskey, whiskey.
It's great. You want some?
Well, no, thank you. But
All right. You want some? Oh wait, you're a child.
so every time that
Are you trying to be antagonistic now?
just
no, I was
remember,
actually offering you some. You just didn't say anything.
just remember, every time I serve dinner,
You serve
You
dinner?
cook?
no,
I've never seen you cook a day.
I don't cook. I have people who cook for me.
Where are they?
Then if they cook for you, why would you serve it?
Where's the entourage?
Okay.
I don't see
when
it.
I have
Oh wait, we're in the forest.
right.
Hello.
We're not.
Where are the entourage?
We're
remember?
not where at my estate because I'm dealing with this crap. But
Yeah.
anyways, what I was saying is when I did offer dinner, the course came out and he got 2 shots of whiskey.
I'm so lost.
What is she talking about?
Whiskey.
The guy's just like, they're all crazy.
So expect now, that I know you're addicted to that. Expect that.
I'm not addicted. I'm just highly resilient.
That if you ask for
See,
some
highly resilient.
food or drink, then
Throws it.
you'll probably only get whiskey.
Sure.
I still don't know what she's going on about.
I don't either. We're in the middle of the forest, halfway dying.
I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm rested up now too. So
He's the only one who's
Yeah,
not.
I know. He's the only one who decided to walk into town for 3 hours and not take a rest.
Pretty much. Well, time to get this pain train rolling, I guess. All right, little buddy. You get to lead the way. But my nap. Nope, no nap time today. Get your ass up. Start kicking. Oh, okay. Can somebody help me up? I'm tied up here.
What, are you looking at me? I can't lift you.
I just need, support somehow.
Alright, I'll try to help him up.
All right. Roll athletics with advantage because he's helping.
Advantage, okay. 14.
Yeah, I get some.
Would have been a 4 if I didn't have advantage.
and I was just thinking of putting my heel through the rope and pulling it up, but he's already up, so.
That would have been with disadvantage.
Yeah, right.
Wait, you have heels? I thought you had boots.
Well,
High-heeled boots, it's fine.
Anyway, you guys continue this forced march for another couple hours
hey.
before everything starts to get a bit denser. And for this, I now need to roll a d100.
Oh no.
No, I'm afraid.
So,
I got an 88.
Is this a 100?
That is one of a 100.
all right. I
So
gotta
you
roll
roll
something
that
for
with
these
this.
dudes.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
So 66. That's actually cocked.
Oh my god.
66.
That's hilarious!
How many people show up to kill us?
So...
17? 18? Are we
No.
dead yet?
No.
Are we dead yet? That's where we're headed.
You basically.
This was a short campaign.
Yep. Everybody has now been TPK'd. Rewrite your characters right now. No.
Okay, I'm gonna be a warlock pirate.
No. So you guys see like in the who has dark vision, by the way?
Oh, I don't think I do.
You're a human. You don't.
Yeah, no.
I think I'm the only one here who does.
Because this is now like the sun is really going.
Yeah, I think I'm the only
I have
one
a
here.
torch.
If you want to light a torch, go ahead.
I do.
How do you choose to hold this torch?
I'm taking a step to the right. That sounds like it's gonna explode.
Like, no.
No, I like how you choose to hold it,
Yeah.
not light it.
No, that's what I'm holding it. Like
Okay.
this.
And you're on her right, so you're just going further that way.
That's fine.
The other guy's just like, what the heck?
It was just a step.
All right.
It wasn't like I ran my full movement to the right.
All right. So let's see who gets to see stuff. And now that John gets to roll, he doesn't have disadvantage. That's a pretty decent roll. So he does see this.
So what am I rolling?
John got a decent roll.
Perception and perception.
Perception.
Well, yours is disadvantage because there's a bunch of light in front of your face.
Okay.
So that was cocked. Oh, okay. 18.
18. You see this as well. Does, you
Okay,
guys see
so I
this?
take the lowest of the two, or?
Oh, Jesus.
Disadvantage, yes.
Okay. So
He is halfway, like, he can barely see, but he makes this out to you. You see a group of shadows in the distance.
What is the
They're kind of up against something.
perception? Was it?
Yeah, it was perception. So that's wisdom, perception.
Yeah, plus one.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is 6.
Alright, you do not see this. But John's like, what the hell is that up there?
I don't know.
Fucking, they're really far out. What the hell? It's kind of stupid to backlight yourself. And that's when everyone takes dexterity saves.
No,
What'd you get?
that one.
Alright.
Alright.
Aye.
Oh,
7
wait,
and
no,
5?
this is disad, so I have to roll again. Wow!
Hey,
The
hey! I come here. I rolled at a disad too.
No, only the other people on the other end have to roll a disad. You're actually fine.
So
I've gotten both of those.
I got 7 and 5. What
Alright,
is that
so-
again? God.
I'm doing good this campaign. How much damage? Am I dead?
No, hold on. I have to figure out who saves.
I got 12.
Okay, that's great.
I am glad we took that
That's...
short rest.
Yeah,
Wait
right?
a minute. No, it's against AC.
Oh. Which is 15.
Never mind. What's your AC again?
15.
Yeah,
Okay, what's your AC? 15. And-
17 with the shield, but.
Okay, so everybody gets hit. Great. Never mind. That was at disadvantage. All right, everybody takes 4 damage.
Okay.
Jeepers creepers.
Not that bad.
And yeah. Your tour guide has now been shot. He's not doing very well at all. He's bleeding profusely.
Oh, Jesus.
They caught him in the chest. Now,
Oh, suck it up.
Just when you don't want someone to die.
and then as you all look up,
Which is
they're
hardly
gone
ever.
again.
They what?
They're gone again, unless anyone wants to roll perception.
11.
Good job, John. Other ones? Oh, Jesus. Okay, that works.
16.
Total?
Mm-hmm.
I think that matches. They have basically... Wait a minute. What's their stealth again? Never mind. That does not match, because they get a +6 to that. And as soon as they're there, they're gone, except the other guy kind of sees them scamper away. He's going to make an intelligence check. And he's just like, we need to get out of here.
And I hear that.
Yeah, from the guy that's now on the ground with an arrow in his chest. your tour guide's like, we need to get out of here. I think that's the guard.
Well, I mean, let's go.
We'll come back another time.
So what does everyone choose to do?
We're leaving
All right. Oh, which direction?
the way we came.
All right. So are you guys just going back to the town?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, sounds like a
I
good
take
idea.
it you drag him with you.
Yes.
Okay. Another
Do we have
2
to
hours.
heal his ass?
It would be advised.
Medicine check. No.
John, save us.
That was a 5.
John, good job. You're not that stupid. John's like,
I'm not stupid
So-
either. I just rolled
So
bad.
mine's so that's 6. Whew.
no, it's just because John can fail
If I rolled
checks.
medicine, it's 6.
All right, John's just like, all right, we're gonna need to patch him up at some point, or else he's gonna get an infection from that fucking arrow sticking out of there. Oh, let me break that. Just takes the arrow out.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Jeez.
Yeah, he's gonna need help.
Hmm.
And you guys drag him back to town. Literally. He's just making tracks now. 'Cause
Cool.
He's semi-ambulatory. And where would you guys like to take him?
We'll just take them to the brick and mortar.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
So you guys head to Brick and Mortars, and was it Brick there last time or Mortar?
It was mortar.
Okay.
Brick seems to be the night person.
So Brick's
Mortar.
there this time, and he's like, "Welcome to Brick." What the fuck?
Don't ask.
Help me!
Hi, Brick.
Seriously? Don't even try anything.
I just want to live.
Oh, don't worry, you will. I bring him up to my room.
But don't be.
Do not hurt anyone. Yeah, we had a bit of an incident with some unruly characters. Gets dragged up the stairs, one like step at a time. There's just nail marks. There's just like claw marks in the ground from his nails.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. I take it that's one of the band. They thought they could get away with robbing us. Imagine that. Of course, they almost did. Well, at least with one of us. I have somehow miraculously only suffered falling out of a tree, and the other one just got hit with a log. However, our child got shot amongst. Is that child abuse? I think that's child abuse. I think we need to get like the police to arrest this man for attempted murder and child abuse.
Are you? I'm not there.
Brick's just looking at him, like, what are you on? Life, apparently, because this is a miserable existence right now. Wouldn't you agree?
So, I'm gonna deadbolt the door from the outside as I leave him on the bed.
He's just gonna sit on the bed. Well, like not sit, but
Yeah.
stay on the bed.
Lie down.
Yeah.
So, I'm then going to go downstairs.
Yep.
Hey, Brick.
Yes.
Do you know where Teddy is?
He sent out earlier. I
Mm.
don't know what he's trying to do though.
Which direction did he go?
That's a very good question. He said he was heading toward the northeast, but I don't know where he goes nowadays.
In or out of town?
Out of town. Well, technically out of town. He's going to one of the farms.
He's going to the farms.
Not the Millers, the other one. You've passed by that a few times, so you know where it is.
How long would it take me to get there?
because mainly flat land, and you're not kind of trekking through a wooded area, it's probably going to take you like an hour or so just walking.
How about if I was on horseback?
Probably like half an hour or sooner.
Okay. Brick, do you have a steed I could rent?
That would be Mortar. He's gone though.
Were there any horses outside the tavern?
I think they're not outside. Let me actually. I don't know because that's a circumstance. No, wrong one. There were not horses outside of the tavern. You may think there's horses by the gates and where the stables are for the trade caravans and everything.
Okay. John, Olivia, can you do me a favor? Without sass?
Sorry, I was spaced out. Did you say without ass? I can.
Oh, come on.
What?
I was gonna offer to pay you, but
I mean, it seems like I'm a slave to this group anyway, so.
Seriously.
What? I don't get paid for this?
you think I do?
Somewhat.
You did.
A little bit.
I got paid once I got my final amount. I was done.
Okay.
My job was done.
Anyway.
Can you two just watch him?
Yeah, I like to
One inside, one outside.
I like to see someone bleed.
You can be the one inside.
And now we're in the game of killing our witnesses, apparently.
No, I just like to see a little blood. That's not necessarily
And
happening.
now we've got a sadist. You can probably not sleep at night. Oh.
So-
Also probably lock my doors.
So I give John the key,
Yep.
not Olivia.
John takes the key.
Just make sure he doesn't get away. I should be back in an
Should
hour.
be easy
and a-
unless something really ridiculous happens that no one could foresee.
I think my character just watched him stare through the fourth wall. Anyway,
John sits and stares as he looks into the DM's eyes and says, "You know what you've done." I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I should be back in an hour to an hour and a half.
All right.
I'm going to go to the stables.
Fair enough. And then John goes upstairs.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Well, don't I have to, like, watch him?
I asked you to.
He asked you to. You can do that. You can not do that. I mean, it's
I
up to
hold
you.
my dagger, like, to his throat, just
Well, you have
pointing.
to first go upstairs.
Oh yes, okay, yeah. I didn't know he was up. That we weren't upstairs.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know why.
Just out of game. Who was supposed to be going in the room again? I forget.
Me.
Okay. So,
I want to see the blood.
Because he's bleeding and she wants to see it.
all right. So John basically lets you in, and kind of locks the door.
All right.
And he's kind of sitting guard outside.
I'm gonna go rent a horse.
All right. Horses actually shouldn't be super expensive for rent. We should be pretty cheap compared to everything else, like weapons and armor.
Especially since it's only for an hour.
Yeah.
Don't do anything stupid.
It is now 45 gold an hour. No. I'm just trying to find services again. Because I don't remember horses off the top of my head.
If it costs 45 gold an hour, I might as well buy the damn horse because it's 50 gold for a regular
I know.
horse.
That's the point.
I mean, I could afford it, but I don't want to.
For an hour, he's going to charge you a single. What kind of horse are you looking for? By the way? Just a horse.
A horse that'll get me there relatively quickly.
He will charge you 1 gold for an hour.
Okay. So, I'm gonna go off and try to find Teddy.
All right. You head off towards the miller's home. All right. And, well, not the miller's, the other one. This is what I get for not labeling my maps other than regions. You head over towards one of the other farms, and there you don't quite see anyone outside. It's promptly dark. It's about, by the time you get there, it's about like 10 by the time all this is transpired.
Okay.
And you see some candlelight inside.
Okay, I'm gonna look through the window.
And through the window you see a fire. You see you see a sleeping dog. You see a cloaked figure in a chair drinking something and just kind of sitting and staring at the fire. And that's all you see. It's just basic furnishings for a home. I think there's a kitchen further in. That's about it.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to sneak in.
All right. How?
That's a good question. I do have some thieves' tools, so I can pick the locks.
So, from what your passive perception will tell you, that there is the front door, which in your head, no one goes to the front door, but this might be advantageous. You could search for a back door. There's a second floor that has some windows. There's a window right here, of course, and aside from that, you don't really see too much because everything.
I'll attempt to go through the window.
Which one?
The one right in front of me.
All right. So
I'm not climbing anything with my -1 athletics.
All right. Let me just double check something. Thieves' Tools has, I think, the thing that I'm going to explain just for flavor because my brain is gone. How dare you hide from me, Thieves' Tools? You were like a son. You basically, I'm going to need you to roll sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand?
Yep.
14.
All right, and to make that not heard, I need you to roll a stealth check.
Do I get advantage because it's dark?
Yeah.
Okay. Not much better.
I'll just say
11.
ambient crickets save you.
11.
All right. I don't think his passive's there. Well, no, his passive would be that. So, as you kind of flick the latch, it doesn't make a loud clang or anything. It's just like it's really, really low. You're figuring all this ambient noise, it should be fine. As it ticks, you see a head turn slightly, and
I immediately drop.
Roll dexterity save.
That would be a 17.
All right, and as you drop, you see the head turns. You drop, and it's just like. You don't hear anything. You kind of hear a little bit of a shuffle, and then you hear a shuffle back into the chair, and then you hear kind of a flicking of a book, like flicking of paper from a book, and that's all you hear aside from the fire and the ambient crickets.
I have changed my mind on what I'm going to do. Flicking of pages after being almost noticed is terrifying to me as a sorcerer. I know what a wizard is. I'm going to walk to the front door and I'm going to knock.
Okay.
I do not need a fireball shot at me, thank you.
Alright, so roll for knock.
Okay.
It's just a roll of doom.
14 plus whatever.
The door exploded. No. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, who the hell is it? You know, it's Ted.
There we go. That's what I thought. I was going to try to sneak in and spook him, but he started rifling through a book, so I panicked.
Read my fucking favorite novel. Who the fuck is it?
Patty.
Why the fuck are... Opens the door. Why the fuck are you here?
I was hoping you could help me with something.
It's literally... It's Night Kid.
I'm aware. And that's why I
Goes
know you're
in the
awake.
camp. It's Night Kid.
That's
It's what?
I know you're awake.
It's Night Kid.
Oh, Night Kid. Okay.
Yeah.
This is when you're active.
I gotcha.
Actively reading?
That's bad for your eyes.
That's why I had so much light. Points to fire.
Points to a candle. Because that's the only fire you said was in there.
No, I said it was fireplace.
You said there was candles that I saw inside. That was all I saw.
No, from a distance it was candles. When you got up, it was
Okay.
fireplace. So he's
So-
by a fireplace with a dog, and he's kind of looking at that. Unless I just flipped it in my head because I'm an idiot.
Okay. Either way, I was hoping you'd help me get into contact with someone.
Someone like...
Well, we ran into a bandit squad
Oh boy.
earlier. We have taken one captive.
Oh, lovely. How'd that
And,
go?
well, he could be put to work fairly well. I was looking for someone who'd be able to do that for me.
Put to work how?
You know how. This is all in Thieves' Cant.
Which how? There are multiple hows.
The one that has a fairly high asking price.
I mean... You're trying to sell prostitutes?
Oh,
I'm trying to sell slaves, jackass.
So prostitutes.
I mean, if that's what he ends up being, then so be it.
actually, I don't think I'm there.
Oh boy. It's the only high asking price I got.
So I didn't go with you, right?
No.
No, so I'm not there.
You're watching the guy
Right, that's right.
because he's the guy I'm trying to sell.
Right, you're right. Yep.
So if he gets away, this is all for naught. You don't know I'm doing this. John doesn't know.
Right,
I'm
but
doing
I know
this.
I'm
And no
supposed to-
one's going to know I'm doing this except for Teddy and
But I know I'm supposed to be
the end
watching.
buyer.
I can see if I can find a guy, but he's a whole different town.
She's just getting a bit restless, that's all.
When I mean a different town, I mean a different city.
So,
Now, if you're looking for some type of slave labor, that's a bit easier.
say that one more time.
Now, if you're looking for some type of normal slave labor, maybe not as much depending on the condition of the specimen you have. That's a bit easier to do.
Well, that's what I intended to begin with.
Fair. You just said high asking price, so I had to take a guess. Give me about a day.
All right.
I'll see if I can line someone up.
Sounds good.
Is there anything else you?
We'll be at the
needed
brick
to-
and mortar, my room.
Okay.
Ta. I turn on my heel and walk away.
Strange lad. Closes the door. Just like politely closes the door. Sits back down and starts reading.
Now I'm gonna stealth through the window.
Alright. Roll stealth again.
That is a 23.
All right. He's still reading this book. Like,
So what you reading?
no! Hold on. Let's see how he reacts. He actually reacts pretty well. Ah!
Shouldn't leave your windows open. I walk out the front door.
Locks the window. Locks the window again. Locks the window a third time. Where did he get these locks? You don't know. And then just closes the...
That was the plan all along. To make him think someone was coming in, then actually come in, so he's now off his guard, then sneak in after the window's unlocked.
Alright. So, in the interlude, we cut over to John, and John's just kind of enjoying his time. Kind of staring into space, looking for threats that aren't quite there. In his interlude, a patron kind of comes up, and the patron kind of comes up and starts a conversation, and some words are exchanged. Unfortunately,
No one knows what they are because
no one knows what they are because
he's alone.
He's alone, and perception checks are needed.
I'm rolling perception.
You're not even there.
Nat 20!
Oh, Jesus!
It's
From
not a lie
miles
either.
away, you hear like, "Hey, what you doing?"
So, while I was actually hoping for a nat 20, I want you to see that it actually was.
Exactly.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So I know it doesn't mean jack shit.
The great pink nat 20 is going from downtown.
That was just perfect timing on that.
So some words are exchanged. Some flattery ensues.
I sense a disturbance in the force. John, what are you talking about?
We'll just say that's what happened. He's like, I sense a disturbance. John's fucking up. Yeah! It just goes
Faster! Faster!
Some flattery ensues, and before
Pardon
long...
me, sorry about the delay or the disappearance.
It's okay. And before long, these...
So you hear muffled voices of John talking to someone outside.
And then there's an explosion! No. You just hear muffled voices. Would you like to roll a perception check?
Yeah, actually, I would.
Oh, not bad. 17.
17. Basically, from the other side of the door is just like, hi, sorry to interrupt. Do you work here? No, I'm just here for a friend. She has.
Oh, we're friends?
You're not there yet. Shut up, you. I'm just here for a friend. She has night terrors at night. It's awful. And then she's just like, well, I don't know. Would you happen to know of the layout of this place? I don't know where my room is. And you hear like a bit of shuffling, and then he's just like, yeah, you can go down that hallway, and you can take a right and then a left. Oh, thanks.
I can't hear you.
Oh, thanks. But your friend has night terrors. In a town like this, why do you have so much armor on? It's been a rough week. Our caravan was ambushed by a set of goblins a week ago, and it's been pretty tough on everyone. Oh, damn. Well, I hope your friend gets better. And see you around, kid. Well, not kid. See you around. And then she kind of heads off, and he's like, and he kind of sits there. That's all you hear.
Okay. And who are they again?
You don't know?
Oh, I don't know. Oh.
It's Rando Patron. It's just this female patron. You heard her voice. And that's the conversation you heard, basically.
I don't know the other person either. Huh.
Alas, your prized possession is still asleep. He smells like pee and farts.
Ew.
But he's still asleep.
Yeah.
You could use a change of clothes.
Yeah, I like blood, but I didn't expect the other mess.
In his sleep, he pees blood.
Ew.
I'm kidding. No. He's just asleep.
No.
There's nothing. For a few hours, you don't really see or hear anything suspicious.
Okay.
And that's about it. Really. There's nothing else that really occurs.
Okay.
As you wait for, not sure her name. As you wait for Sasha to
Come back.
return. Sasha, apparently in her haste to return after feeling a disturbance in the forest, has been lost in the woods for all time. So we're stuck with John leaning on the door and basically just kind of shuffling around with nothing to do. And as hours continue to go by, patrons begin to go to their rooms. Strangely enough, another patron comes up to John and begins to hit on him. Because that's a thing. And and in that moment you hear John kind of knock onto the door.
Yes?
Can I step out for a moment?
Wait, you're in. And you want to go out?
No, like he's not in. He's just like, he's basically asking, can I step away from the door for a moment?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Alright, and he saunters out. With some rando woman.
Oh, God. Oh.
Only time will tell. Only time will tell.
Crazy people.
And literally 30 minutes later, Sasha comes back with a Yule log somehow.
A Yule log?
Yep.
The fuck did I get that?
You found it. It was on the ground.
I got you a gift. I give it to John.
So you walk up. As you walk up, John is effectively putting his pants back on.
Oh, God. Ugh.
Like, not putting his pants back on. He's like putting belts. He's putting his belt back on, basically.
Okay.
That's it.
I don't know what this is supposed to signify.
No, I'm just waiting because I don't know what you would like to do. You are now back.
I told him I told you I'm handing him the Yule log.
All right. He takes this Yule log and he's just like, what?
And I take the key.
Why? Okay, here you go. Why this? Of all things.
I found it. I was thinking of you when I got it. And I go in.
You go in. It smells like pee, but your prize is still there, sleeping.
It smells like what?
Smells like pee, but your prize is still there, sleeping.
Did you make him piss in my bed?
No. I'm just as grossed out as you are.
Did nobody change his pants? That's what
Didn't-
John says.
Didn't think we needed to.
You guys watched a man pee himself and didn't think he needed a new pair.
Did I know he peed himself?
Everybody saw him pee himself.
I dunked him in water.
He dunked his head in water.
Good enough.
Which one?
The one that peed himself. That's who got dunked in the water. The other one got away.
Right over the head.
But,
He probably not. He probably just was
alright.
not giving in.
John kind of comes in, locks the door behind him, sits down. All right. So what's the plan?
We're gonna wait about 24 hours.
Okay.
That's it.
I've got something going on. We'll take care of them.
I
We'll
hate
take care of it?
waiting.
Yes.
Like-
Referring to me and my contacts.
For what purpose?
Don't worry your pretty little head.
He rolls in that one.
19.
Am I supposed to roll something?
That'd
I
be
mean,
insight if you're going to roll something, but do you have a reason?
Not really.
I mean, I don't think John had a reason. I just saw him roll, so I'm like, I'm rolling whatever I have to roll.
You told him not to worry about it, so he's like, that makes me think I should worry about it. But then he rolled and was like, maybe you're right. I shouldn't worry about it. I'm gonna go to bed now. And then John kind of takes his leave of absence.
And I'll
Okay.
probably go take some sleep too, so I could probably get maybe for my. Oh wait a minute! Shoot, I'd have to roll, right?
If you're taking a long rest, no.
No, I'm taking a short rest.
Well, it's night. This is the time to take a long rest.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh wait, I'm sorry. You said if you're taking a long rest, then no.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said that. My brain heard yes. I don't know why. Just said.
But alas, it is now morning, and how much does everyone pay for the room? You, I don't think, pay anything.
I paid him a gold on my first night here.
You
I
paid
think
one gold. I think you paid
4.
4, and then John isn't paying this night because something else has occurred. As my tablet tells me it's time to eat. It says bacon.
Bacon? I like bacon.
Well, I mean, it might be a good time for an intermission.
I think we still have a little bit of time. Just a little bit. So,
But I have to subtract.
So
4.
I'm going to tie him to the bed.
while he's sleeping.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if he wakes up.
I'm going to roll sleight of hand.
He doesn't wake up at all.
17.
Doesn't wake up?
Perfect. So I'm tying him to the bed so that I can sleep without worrying.
Alright, and you go to bed. Olivia, you head back to your room. And
I'm going
as
to
morning
need to charge my phone since it has my character sheet on it.
rip. And as your as the party begins to wake in the morning, wake up a bit later than usual. It's now about 11. Because of all
Slept
the
for a
shenanigans.
whole 11, 12 hours? Holy crap.
Well, by the time all of that occurred, you got there at 10, came back at about 10:30, went through the interlog of everything, and went to bed. So I guess
Jesus Christ.
Well, at least John did. I don't know when everyone else wakes up. When does everyone typically wake up after how many hours? Like straight 8?
Usually 8.
Straight 8.
That's what a long rest is. So
Maybe 8.5 because you got shot.
that's fair enough.
Are you sleeping for a straight 8 or longer?
What did she do?
Go to bed?
No, what did she do? How many?
Like for the day?
Her.
No, she went 8.5 because she got shot.
Oh. Then, well, I mean, I'm only missing 4, so.
Well, I was full health. Yeah,
I think
we
the long
all
rest
got
is
shot, technically.
Yeah. Long rest is a minimum of 8.
Yeah.
And a maximum of whatever. So would you like
Well,
to
a maximum of 23 hours and 59 minutes because after 24 hours you're considered comatose.
Yeah. So between 8 and 23 hours and 59 minutes.
8.
Alright. John.
Do I have
is
my
gonna
all
sleep
my health
for
back?
10. Yes. John's gonna sleep for 10 for reasons
I don't bother.
unknown.
Oh, well. Maybe his
Supplies and
fling drugged him.
one spell.
Sorry, I am so enthralled about reading today.
Wait, huh?
Anyway,
Well, good job to over PBJ2 for his 17-week campaign.
oh nice.
Yeah, he had one spell slot left and nuked the final boss with Meteor Swarm.
Wait, what is this all about?
Someone posted in chat.
Yeah,
So
someone posted in chat. That's the final boss. That's brilliant.
that's amazing.
Get pooped on, boss. Get pooped on by.
So it looks like it killed all the enemies and the boss, but also 5 of the 7 of the PCs
Oof.
died. But they found it worth it to finally end the madness.
Yeah, fair enough.
Congratulations.
Fair enough. Right, lad, you.
Do we know who that is?
Over PBJ2.
No? Okay.
He's just someone who showed up, or
No,
she.
that's awesome. I'm just
Cool.
curious. Because I know we've shared.
It's a robot.
Because I know we've shared.
It could be a robot. I don't know.
Oh,
The Robo Wars continue.
as I was saying.
Amazon's AI is coming after us. Alexa hates the world.
I think it's Google this time.
Well, have you seen the thing with Alexa? If you tell it to say ha 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 ha,
No.
it's
but
absolutely terrifying. I will show you after we're done or
I
during
did
break.
see the Google Assistant literally set up an appointment for somebody without the other person realizing it wasn't a person. That was creepy, and knowing that and that it's really easy to clone somebody else's voice at this point in time,
Yeah.
we're all doomed. Prepare for the robot wars.
So anyway, I got all my spell slots, all of my sorcery points, and all of my health back. I am doing good.
Hey. You've got all of your stuff back, and Jean is nowhere to be seen yet. But it is breakfast time.
All right, I'm going to go get some food
All right.
Yeah, me
at
too.
the barracks because I get free food.
All right.
I am still on this kick.
All right. You go into the barracks. Different clerk, still reading.
Okay.
And she's going to roll and fail. And you just walk right past those two. Turn the corner. That's cocked, so I can't use it. Nobody else sees you again. You get to the chef, and then the chef's kind of putting soup together. And he's like, "Here, what are you doing here?
What's it look like I'm doing here?
Are you even allowed on base?"
Out of game, was it the who was the guy we spoke to here, the boss?
Dre Hackworth. He's the commander.
But what's his rank?
Garrison commander.
The garrison commander told me I can get food.
The garrison commander.
Yes.
Okay. Humor me. What's his name?
Dre? Roll persuasion.
Any last name? Yeah.
That would be a 13.
That passes. I guess I'll check later. Here's soup with sausage.
Thank you. I walk out of the mess hall.
What a strange kid. Continues his work. And as you walk back to her past the guests, past the desks, someone's reading the paper. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Sure.
As I just walk out with a
You just walk
plate of
out, it's
food.
like, I gotta stop smoking that weed, man.
What just happened?
And you now have food.
Okay. I bring it back and I bring it to my room.
Alright, and do you go downstairs for food, or?
Yeah, yep.
As you're going downstairs, you see Sasha, yet again, walking upstairs with another military plate This time it's a bull.
I get better benefits than she does, and she works for them.
She could have
Well,
just
I
went
mean-
and got food from there, but she hasn't done it yet, so... You're still military, you can just go in. John hasn't even said anything about it.
Boom.
Boom. Everyone forgot their military access, apparently.
Well, then I'll take
Everyone except for the non-military member.
Yeah.
Then I'll take advantage of it now.
Alright. So you go through, someone licks you up and down, is like, alright. And then Sid, like, continues looking. I think, what's her... I now forgot her name. Sweet.
The best part is I do this with only my passive stealth.
Yeah, because they've been rolling literally 5s or 8s every single time.
In my
we've
passive
done
stealth
this.
is 14.
Yeah. The only person that beat you was the cook, who rolled, I think, a total of 16. And
It
you're
makes
just
sense
like,
because that's the person I was interacting with.
Yeah. The cook's just like, wait a minute. Well, who are you? I don't have any. I think the officer Asmund basically kind of just like, hey, what's up? And then kind of passes you by. You get what food? What food do you choose? You're an officer, so that entitles something.
Steak?
Steak and eggs. Or do you want eggs?
Both.
Steak and eggs. And ale.
What?
Steak and eggs and either water or ale or wine.
Oh, ale. Ale. Yes, ale.
There you go.
Works for me.
John is
Or
going
Lithagos
to-
Nog.
Hmm?
Or Lithagos Nog, which is a drink from my home country.
I've learned something. There we go. Lithagos Nog. Wait, would they have a? Hold on.
Probably not.
No, they don't.
Aww.
It was too low. So you enjoy your breakfast. You basically inhale your breakfast.
I do not.
again. Do you actually eat it this time?
No. I pass it off to the guy.
The guy is still asleep.
Shoving it into his mouth.
I put it on the nightstand next to the bed.
Okay.
Leave a
it
little
would
note.
have been fun to see you try to shove it into his mouth.
That would drown him. I am trying to
We
sell
can't
him.
treat pneumonia.
I am trying to sell him. I want him alive.
And as everyone starts to come to and you return to the tavern, John's just like wakes up and is like, finally something good happened. Can some? Okay, this is just torture. Why has someone done this? And you and John both hear that through the room. Are you still in the room?
Yeah. Well, I would have gone downstairs, grabbed some food for me from Brick.
Yeah. So
Or
you come
mortar.
back upstairs and she's like, why has someone done this to me? Why?
I opened the door.
He's still tied up.
Yeah, I know.
He's just staring at the food. It's like, what kind of sadistic fuck just leaves food that I can't even...
So I untie his hand.
His hand?
His hands. Both hands.
Both hands? It's like,
Yep.
oh, thank you.
And I give him the cold soup at this point.
He's just like, there's no spoon.
You're getting free food.
He's just trying to eat sausages with his face because there's no utensil. That's basically his strategy at this point.
Bobbing for sausage.
There's no innuendos at all. Just straight
No.
fun. You should try it sometime.
Oh, jeepers.
It's not for everyone.
But after you guys eat, you're basically kind of just sitting around the round table. This guy having his feet tied He's just staring at his feet like, okay, this is my life now. I will eternally smell like pee and be given cold soup. It's not the worst thing that could have happened, I guess.
John, I've got a task for you.
Is there some type of reward or something?
I don't know, is there?
That's what I was asking you.
I need you to help him into some new clothes.
Why?
Because I don't want to smell piss and feces every time I walk into this room.
Alright. Well, no, there's no feces, it's just pee.
Farts, though.
Farts are decided. It's just pee now. It's just urine. I mean, look, he's in great condition. He just has a bit of a smell. It's his attractive quality. Oh, fine, I'll get him pants. Walks out. And then as he walks out and goes to the store, I think we'll take a short break.
Alright, so with that, folks, we are going to be back in about a half hour. We're going to grab something to eat because most of us come directly here from work and don't have time to do so. So, we'll be right back.
My dinner's still at home.
And welcome back, everyone. We seem to be missing our DM right now, but that is fine. Oh, there he is. He completely disappeared for a second there.
What?
And by completely disappeared, I mean totally, completely visible.
This is my cloak of anti-incognito.
Yeah.
Anti-incognito. Okay.
It's like the anti-Dempsey roll, except I don't get to roll. I just get natural 20s all the time. It's just my life.
You get natural 20s at failing your stealth check.
Yes, I do. My natural 20s count as natural 1s for the rest of the game. My natural 1s count as natural 20s, and I get more natural 20s than I do 1s. So there you go.
Yeah, sounds about right. All right, so let's get back into this.
Where we last left our endeavor,
Oh dear, I got hiccups.
a now trapped man has eaten cold soup. Cold soup smuggled from the garrison.
It wasn't really smuggled, it was willingly given.
Given, smuggled, same difference, apparently. And everybody has just finished eating and is now plotting their next course of action, which I'm going to assume is to do basically nothing.
I don't think I've got any plans for today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the group basically spends the day sharpening their skills and doing a variety of different things that one ought to do. I think John's going to take his time to go back to where you guys went to meet the
Actually,
hunters.
yeah. I'm going to practice being intimidating.
And I'm going to practice with my knives and daggers.
So
Got to get that proficiency with intimidation.
all right. So going in order, I believe John goes to the Hunter's Cove to try and practice his marksmanship with a bow. Actually roll initiative for both of you.
20.
20.
Actually, 23. It was a nat 20.
Natural 20.
17
70.
plus 3.
So
So I got a 22. I'm sorry. She got a 20.
So modified 20, natural 20 makes it 22. So effectively, from what I understand, you are basically practicing being intimidating in the mirror?
Sure, why not?
In the mirror. Multiple times.
Over and over and over and over again.
You're just drilling that intimidation. Your captor is just kind of staring.
Captive.
Captive.
I'm the captor.
Yeah.
Right.
Your captor is staring into the mirror and intimidating himself. No, your captive is basically very confused and wishes he had popcorn.
Popcorn's a thing in this world?
He can only dream.
Oh,
He really wishes that he had some type of food just to enjoy it, like bar nuts or something. You,
Bar
on
nuts
the other
exist.
hand, go downstairs to play darts
Oh, yeah.
with daggers. Because we don't play by rules here.
With
apparently.
who?
With daggers instead of darts.
With daggers. Okay.
Everyone's using darts, you're just throwing daggers. And
Nice.
soon...
Stilettos, technically.
Yes. Yeah.
You're throwing stilettos, and soon people begin to join in on this fun new pastime called stiletto throwing. Alright, first round, would you like to make a weapon attack? Throwing the daggers?
Sure. I need to get my character sheet.
What's she throwing?
She's throwing her stiletto.
I meant, what was she rolling?
She's rolling in a weapon attack.
Okay, so it's +5.
Oh, see, you know my stats better than I do. I don't.
Your attack is the same as mine.
Oh, okay.
But yes, I do know your stats better than you do.
I wish that was my job.
I think it is. You just fail at it.
Yeah, I just fail. I really fail it. Unless they're like all digital documents and I'm staring at them, I have no idea what's going on.
In all fairness, you've got a lot more than just one character to keep track of.
Yeah.
So in all fairness,
In the other game, I had like an entire team of characters for just the PCs. So it was like the PCs, then I think 9 other NPCs.
see,
and-
I'd love to get a third person in here because it would balance the party out, especially with my character hating her character and vice versa.
And John's just there. Like
Yeah.
he's just there. He's just like third wheeling without enough.
Really
speed.
hard.
He's just third wheeling so hard. He's just like, guys, we don't, guys, they're that guy. Okay.
Ooh, hiccup.
Yeah, I've got
Stop passing your hiccups to me.
a horrible.
Contagion! We need to quarantine the area. Oh, wait.
I can't
Nope.
find my attack.
My tassels are
I
gone.
can't find my attack.
I guess I get to die. This is my life.
That's weird. I can't find my attack.
It is your dexterity plus proficiency.
Oh.
If your what is your dexterity?
You've got +5 to your attack. I told you that.
I know you did. I'm trying to figure it out for myself.
Apparently, I represent Gucci Gang. I don't. This looks
So-
really awkward. I just gotta say.
I don't see where it is, but it's your dexterity plus your proficiency.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So,
That makes sense. Still learning all this stuff.
where the hell did I? Just want to put it on here. Either way, that's fine. So it's +5.
No, I know how you got it. That's what I wanted to see.
Mine's not based off of dexterity, thankfully.
But anyways,
So, GM Kenny, how shall we do this?
Alright, let me get all of this crap off of my face.
so 3 and 5. 8.
Say again?
8.
Alright, so you throw and you are just shy of the board.
I'm going to use a knife too. Ice knife. No, I'm not down there.
I was like, boy.
That escalated quickly.
Like, well, game over.
Well, here come the cops. No.
She is the cops.
Yeah,
that
I
is a
guess.
good point. She's technically a cop.
Technically, she outranks a cop. She's
Yeah.
military.
Yeah.
She's not a guard.
MP.
Yep. military police right here. Basically,
More of a leader of the stealth squadron, but you know.
anyway, you just missed the board. Another patron basically hit somebody's whiskey bottle because he just straight missed.
And John's like,
Roll
Waste
for
of good whiskey.
roll for the joke. John's just like, ugh. Huh? It's not me this time. And the third patron hits a bullseye.
Damn.
First try.
And I'm usually that guy.
you're a guy
Talk
now?
is cheap. Round 2.
No, or girl, I don't know, but whoever that.
So round 2, throw.
Talk is cheap, lady. Round 2.
Oh, so you've got a
Oh, what
dwarf.
the
Oh,
heck?
yay! You did better!
Yeah, I won by 1. I got 9. Woo! What is wrong with me tonight?
This round, you are all missing.
This is like not Olivia Navrakis. She's usually dead right on.
This round, you have all missed. So we're going to go for round 3.
She did better again!
I won again.
Is it just 1 each?
Yep. She got an 8, 9, now she got a 10.
All right. You've gotten toward the middle, but you haven't gotten quite a bullseye. It's in between bullseye and off
You hit the board.
the
Barely, but you hit the
other
board.
person barely hits the board at all, and then the third person just gets an inch closer toward the bullseye. So we're going to go for the 4th and final round.
So, roll one last time. Get a 6, get a 6, get a 6. Oh,
Oh!
she doesn't like the person who's beating her. She
What?
rolled a nat 1.
Okay. Oh, the severity.
No!
Severity.
This is not like Olivia tonight. What the heck?
Okay, that's not too bad.
So do you do lower severity worse or higher severity worse?
Lower severity worse.
Okay.
Not too bad. Not great. You go to wind up, and the stiletto goes right behind you into somebody's chicken.
Dinner.
Like there's like, here's your chicken, sir. Oh well, can I get a cutting?
Dinner. And
And then
that's
it
what I
like
say.
gets stuck right in the middle of like the chicken, and he's just sitting there. It's like, huh, thank you. And it begins to cut the chicken with your knife.
I say no. Dinner.
Oh, thanks.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, pretty much. But
Hold on.
whatever.
Somebody in the crowd. Everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner. Anyway,
It still says 20 minutes.
What's up?
I've got somebody who's watching, and she says it still says 20 minutes.
huh?
We're live. I can see us. This is the Twitch. This is. Refresh the and tell them to refresh the page.
So who won the most of these?
Not Olivia.
Yeah, I know.
Olivia missed everyone except for 1.
Apparently, some people who are trying to watch us are having trouble.
Yeah,
That's interesting. So this
let me see if it
person
works on my phone.
Okay.
Has each person won only 1? Actually, one person won 2.
Yeah, we're on my phone too. So
Can I get it on my tablet? But I don't want to blast everyone's eardrums out with the music. Alright, so the guy who missed in the first round has won. Nothing but props, apparently. This was not for money.
yeah, there was no gambling in this one.
No, not really. It was just like, hey, this is a newfangled thing. Let's throw daggers until we get bored. Alright. In that short amount of time, it is... I think you keep going on for rounds, and eventually you start catching back up to your old self as everybody's...
No, she doesn't.
What the heck? I
Did you
rolled-
just roll again?
Yeah, she
Just
rolled
rolled
a
a
5.
five.
So 10.
Nat 1. 7. So, you slowly but steadily get
She
back
has
to
not rolled above a 10.
This is ridiculous.
You're at half maxed right now.
And this is-
Yesterday got you more than you thought.
This is my dad's dice. Come
Well,
on,
that
Dad.
that means it's gonna work when it matters.
Aw.
Or when I roll it and roll that 15 and take away your good roll.
Boo.
It didn't refresh.
Huh.
Actually, I'll try and access it and see what's going on.
Yeah, see if you can access it. Because
I should be following it. And why is it not showing up in my feed?
yeah, it's showing online.
So apparently I get Jester and a bunch of other people, but I don't get mine. So let me go look. Oops.
Technical difficulties, possibly.
Doom, 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 doom. Okay,
I don't think there's anything wrong on our end. They might have something might be off with their internet connection.
yeah, no, we're live. It's just dark because my tablet is a fail apparent. Actually, let me brighten this up and see if it's actually dark.
Yeah, it might be something with the internet, with their internet, because this is the browser.
I love how unnamed is something. Okay. There is a slide for unnamed. I'm just gonna assume
That's me.
who that is.
That's me.
Just change it every week, damn it. Alright, yeah, no.
My character doesn't have a name for all you out there who was wondering about that.
Yeah, it's a little dark, but it's still up here. It's still up here, so I don't know what in the world's going on. I think we've been robbed of viewership. Curse you, Twitch. Oh, okay. Oh, wait.
That would make sense.
Well, I hope everything goes well. As we cut back into the storyline, you've at Hat's Mass. Someone's been stricken by a knife. It happened to be yet another chicken. Because apparently you and these stiletto throwers are just helping people eat. That's just your lives now. And the other person's missing, so you're basically both giggling about this silly charade that is this game. And you have actually make an intimidation roll. And then
dear.
a wisdom save against yourself.
Oh, because of the mirror.
Okay,
Oh, God.
so that's an 18 on the intimidation. And a no on the wisdom.
So
So yeah, that's a 9 on the wisdom.
you've nearly scared the poo-poo out of yourself. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Meanwhile, your captive
Captive.
is chuckling profusely that you managed to scare the poo-poo out of yourself.
That just means I'm getting closer to getting proficiency.
Bloody, Bloody Mary. Bloody, Bloody Mary.
There
Bloody,
we
Bloody
go.
Mary.
Meanwhile, John comes back with a turkey.
To my room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi, John. Do you knock?
No,
Clearly.
I brought you this turkey.
Thank you. I think.
I'm gonna go get more. And just walks away.
Nice guy. I rip off a drumstick and hand it to the guy tied to the bed.
The guy's looking at you like, this isn't cooked.
And?
I can't eat this.
Why not?
'Cause I'll get sick and die.
Did you roll a medicine check for that?
Why? Who eats raw turkey?
I lift my mask and take a bite out of it.
Ew. I need a turkey leg.
I'm rolling con save now.
Actually, because you're an experiment, I actually have to roll something to see if something
Okay.
kicks in.
So then I won't.
Yeah, roll that con save. It didn't kick in.
Okay.
That sucks.
19.
You're fine.
And then I hand him the drum with a chunk taken out of it.
He's just like, nah, I'll starve.
Okay, I continue eating.
All right. And that event has subsided. And eventually, John comes back with what? Let's see what he gets this time. John comes back with a deer. But not to your room. He just comes back in the bar with a deer.
A whole deer?
Yep.
Nice.
How the hell did he get it here?
He literally just man mode lifted it.
Those things weigh
I
several
know.
hundred pounds.
At least it's not a moose.
He's
That's
just
a
like,
few tons.
Yeah, I know.
ah!
I'm gonna ray of frost the floor in front of. No, I'm kidding.
That's so heavy. I don't think I can do that ever again. That's it.
All right,
It's
so-
just a deer on the floor, and then
So days go by.
Mortar is just like, what the actual fuck? And the day goes by, and everyone gets the rest. And it is now the next morning.
Okay.
Roll for Ted Bundy.
Go for what?
Ted Bundy.
Does
Yes.
everybody have to roll for that?
No,
I rolled an 11.
I rolled an 11.
Yes. That's good, right?
No, I'm kidding. Ted shows up, and he's just like, He's just downstairs, just like chilling there.
Is there a way I could roll to possibly at least kind of somehow think that he might have my ring?
You'd have to try
you
to
don't
pickpocket
know,
his
You don't
ass.
know who to suspect. That's
Yeah,
the
I
main
know.
issue.
I know, that's why I'm...
And since he's kind of in his like traveling attire at this moment, instead of the creepy cloak he usually takes with him, is just like, this is just a rando guy.
Okay. So I find Ted.
So and Ted's then just downstairs waiting at the bar, and then you kind of stumble downstairs to get something else. Just like, oh, you're here, basically. And then Ted's like, hello,
Hello.
good day in Thieves' Camp.
Good tomorrow.
All right, so I managed to find your patron saint. He's not necessarily a saint, mind you, but a patron saint.
I mean, he's a saint to some. I'm sure.
No, he's pretty terrible, actually.
Cool. So, where are we meeting?
This is where I look through 9 million notes.
You had notes for this?
I had notes for most things except this. I just need to look at locations.
Oh, sweet! You can see us now.
Woo!
Yoo-hoo!
Working now. That's good.
Just meet me south of the cove.
Sounds good. Any particular time?
And you keep dropping your dice.
I always draw my dice.
Oh, I can't get it.
Around sunset would be nice.
Okay, you're gonna have to try and get it with your fingers. The triangle is hard to pick up.
When the D4 turns caltrop.
Oh yeah, that's what the D4 is. That's its secondary function.
When you get the metal ones. and you
See
just
that's why when in game I don't actually buy caltrops. I just buy D4s.
Yeah.
They're cheaper
Mm-hmm.
and they work just as good.
Yeah, like they use all the D4s as gambling dice in this universe for rogues because they know they can take these cheap metal D4s and they're now just difficult terrain. That's just how it goes.
Yeah. And I think with caltrops, if you fail the check, you take damage too.
Yeah, you do.
So,
I forget how.
I think
much
it's a
damage.
1d4.
Yeah, it's either a 1d4 or it's like a flat 3 or something. Something interesting. I forget.
All right. So, I guess I'm hanging around until sunset.
Yep. And
So
I
what are you
guess.
schmucks doing?
What would you like to do until sunset?
Oh, jeepers.
I am now practicing my intimidation on the captive.
Okay, roll intimidation. What'd you get?
6.
He's like, that's cute.
I remove my mask and do the same thing.
Oh Jesus! Roll with advantage.
That's a 19.
Let me see something for him because I forget what his charisma is. And he is a raider, so. Wait, why is his deception though? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I know you win by 2 points.
And I put my mask back down.
Fork tongue. What are you?
Your worst nightmare.
Oh, jeez.
I should have just died in the forest.
Thank you for your patronage.
John is going to go back with his bow.
I'm really wanting to find my ring.
And John brings back literally a cricket. In a box.
One cricket.
One cricket.
John?
I'm so.
John? Are you okay? Do you need to seek medical assistance?
No, it's just a rare cricket.
A rare cricket.
May I see? I extend my clawed hand.
Are you gonna kill him?
Why would I kill him, John?
I don't know you. You're devious.
I just want to see the cricket, John.
Make persuasion with advantage.
24.
He slowly.
Thank God you gave me advantage because one of them was a nat 1. The other one was a 19.
Hands you the cricket.
But,
I take the
oh,
cricket.
that's right. Yeah, because you have disadvantages when you have to go with the lowest.
Yeah. Excuse me for a second.
He found no animals, so he went insect hunting.
So
I
what
cast frostbite on the cricket in the jar.
You're not gonna inspect the cricket, okay?
What are you gonna bring us next?
Do you want me to inspect the cricket? I'll do that.
I mean, he did tell you it was a rare cricket.
Yeah, that's
Okay, fine.
That's true.
Investigation then?
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
Actually, wouldn't it be more nature?
Yeah.
Same roll, but
Yeah, it'd be nature.
same roll is a 9, but
Okay. From what you can surmise, this is somewhat a rare cricket. However, it's very useful in somehow it's very useful in detecting poison gas.
John,
Yeah.
what is wrong with you? I hand him back the cricket.
There was nothing to hunt. I got bored. He just puts the cricket in his sleeve.
What? 1 second there's a deer, and then the next second there's nothing
I'm
but
not
a cricket.
lifting any more of those things here. No more. Next time it's going in a cart to the butcher shop. I'm done.
Well,
I cannot do that again. My shoulders still hurt.
I'm still.
And my legs. And every other bone in my body.
Yeah. I'm still pretty ripped that I can't. That I got my ring stolen from me. There was a family ring, and I need to find it somehow.
Really?
What? Why are you smiling like that?
You can't see any smile on my face. I've been wearing a mask.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's right. You're right.
I can feel.
Hey, you showed us your face for 2 seconds.
I didn't show you.
Yeah, I know.
I was in my room with the guy.
Oh yeah. Anyway, John's just like,
Oh God.
What?
what?
Did you read what?
No, I'm trying
Said?
to.
I love poison gas. Me too. Chemical warfare is like my favorite tool in the world. We're just gonna put out nerve gas and poison gas, just all of the gas, even methane.
Yeah, that was exactly where I was about to go. Glad you made it before I did.
But yeah, you're with John. John's just like, nothing I can do about it. Did you check with the guards?
I don't know. No, I didn't.
Well, there you go.
But you sound like you know something.
Oh Jesus,
Do
that's
I?
awesome. Okay.
You really do. Should I roll?
Roll a perception check actually, because this makes a pass.
Who? Me? Her? Everyone?
14. Wait, plus. I keep forgetting what.
Perception? It's plus your wisdom, so +1.
Okay.
And I don't think you're proficient in it, are you?
Perception. No.
No. Okay, so 15.
15.
All right. Hey, there's like some rando guy across the bar wearing your ring.
Ooh. I am so mad. So, okay, but I know I gotta compose myself. So I'm going to walk over to him.
She's walking towards Teddy, isn't she?
No.
Okay.
I rolled for that.
Okay.
Oh God! Oh God!
I
No.
rolled for that.
I was about to say, damn it, now I have to protect him because I can't lose him now.
No, I literally rolled to see who would have it at this point in time, and it just ended up being some rando towns member.
Nice.
Because the roll was literally 99.
There you go.
If it was too low, it wouldn't be anywhere near this place, and if it was high enough, it would be like
Right there.
very, very close by.
Okay,
And they
so
rolled 99, so there's a rando guy with your.
all right. Well, excuse me, sir.
Oh yes, hi.
You have my ring.
I bought this.
How? It was stolen from me.
What? I bought it.
It is a Navrakis family heirloom.
Are you calling the jeweler a thief?
Possibly, yes.
I have to roll his response to this. Huh. It did seem quite odd that this was on the shelf with everything else. Let's see if we can get this straightened out. And he gets up and starts heading toward the jewelers. So you're gonna follow him to the jeweler?
Absolutely.
Alright, where is the jeweler at?
Is the jeweler Teddy
No.
No.
though? No. Oh dear.
That jeweler has some back alley dealings.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't care where it comes from. It's gonna make me money.
Alright, near the tailors you find the jewelers, and the jeweler's kind of just dusting everything off. Oh, yes, hi. Excuse me, sir. I hate to intrude, but apparently the ring you sold me, she claims that it's hers. I don't know how that could happen. All of our supply is dealt with by a third party.
Yeah, and they stole it from me.
Well, if that's the case, you might want to take a report to the guard. Certainly, you still have some paperwork. Maybe you can just take a filing.
Is there any way we can make this faster so that I can just have it back?
He's gonna take a make a persuasion roll.
Okay. Now persuasion.
Should be a +5.
Yes, it is a +5.
Ah!
Are you fucking kidding me?
What happened?
I got a nat 1! I want my ring back.
Unfortunately, no. That strictly has to be appealed by the guard, and then all the paperwork needs to be in place, and the people need to be compensated, and the release forms need to be signed, so it's gonna be a little bit before we can get the ring back. But on the bright side, it may still be in the garrison, so they'll hold it for evidence. Well, the detective usually does that, but he's not here, so they have to stand it.
So what's gonna be in the garrison?
The ring.
Oh.
Usually the procedure is they take everything for evidence, then they basically launch an investigation. Unfortunately, our lead detective's not here, so they're going to have to use one of the garrison stand-ins.
So this gentleman does have to give it up to you.
He has to give it up to the guard, if this is indeed the case.
So now this is what I'm confused about.
To proceed, unfortunately, you two would have to take it to the guard. However, if you guys do need paperwork on the matter, please come back and let me know.
So we don't start the paperwork right now?
You can at the guards. I don't have the paperwork on me.
I gotcha.
And normally it sends you to the detective, but clearly he's gone.
Right.
Jennifer.
Yep.
Out of game. Something was stolen. Report it to the police. They take care of it. That's effectively what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to see if I can get.
But you
Ah.
seem confused
You're
as to
not
where to
one
report
doomed.
this.
You're
No, I know where to report it.
The
I'm
nat
just-
one doomed you.
It seemed when they were explaining that they had the paperwork.
No, they have the paperwork for who the third party was.
Oh,
For the
okay.
investigation.
For the investigation.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if you need any paperwork for that third party, come back and come talk.
I
to
gotcha. Okay, but it just sounded like
he had all of the paperwork just
Yeah.
stockpiled.
yeah.
He's just I have every type of legal form you need.
Well,
That ain't
get out.
shady.
I totally didn't forge these. These are all legit.
And I totally am not the third party who stole your ring.
No, not at all. I totally don't know the guy who took it.
Alright.
I wish I had my question on.
But yeah, if you were going to put through any further action, you'd have to go through to the guard.
Well, all right then. Let's do that.
All right. So you head to the guard and explain the situation. The other guy explains his end of the situation. You point them basically to the jewelers, and the jeweler does whatever the jeweler does, and all that you're updated on is the everything's currently under investigation, and for the time being, they're going to have to keep the ring as a bit of evidence.
Okay. Well,
Maybe they'll bring a mage in, maybe they won't.
why would they bring a mage?
Maybe they can figure out who took it.
Ah. Like psychic ability or something?
No, just magic.
Okay. Well, if that's
She is doing this in a very different manner than I would.
Anyway, so for
well, I'm also someone who follows the rules for the most part.
because that's the rules.
Except for the drinking on the job. Because fuck that.
So you're back at the tavern, upset. This patron is clearly kind of he's kind of sorry
Irritated?
about the whole situation, and Teddy's just sitting there talking to you.
Okay. So what did you do with that stuff anyway?
Hmm?
I'm in the middle of talking to him about what he did with her stuff after he stole
Oh
it.
yeah, so you're catching the tail end of this conversation, and then it kind of went through a bunch of different channels, and so yeah, I have no idea where the fuck anything is.
Nice. I'm assuming it was a pretty decent payout?
Oh yeah. The guy thanked me kindly for services rendered. He ended up making off with a deal of water because the small town needed it, and that was about it.
Nice. Nice.
So, I just happened to step in to your conversation,
Yeah.
It was in Thieves' Cant, I want to point out.
and
She
I'm
understands things, yeah.
I know you do.
The audience might not
My
know.
but my character doesn't know that you know.
That's right. That's right.
You know this child knows Thieves' Cant for some reason,
Yeah.
and is talking to this grown ass man in Thieves' Cant.
Yep.
I'm not sure how you know how to speak his language.
They just turn to you like, and to think the own god. The guard is involved with thievery. Who would have thought?
Well, I was unaware of that. Out of game, does Teddy know any other languages? Any exotic languages?
He knows Abyssal.
Sweet. I start talking to him in Abyssal.
Jeez.
Okay. So now it's just like a bunch of infernal hissing.
No, that's Infernal.
No, that's infernal.
Yeah, Abyssal's more like...
Yeah, it's a bunch of gargling now.
And I'm like, well, this changes some things.
Yeah, this changes a few plans, indeed.
So
Can I see? Can you open up your thing? I think she actually took Abyssal.
Did she?
I think so.
Oh no!
Oh, hold on.
Click it. I think she did. I just want to double check. No, she took Primordial.
That would.
I was kind of hoping she did.
Funny if it was Abyssal. That would have been so funny. It's just like I can still understand you.
This has become even more of an issue.
Oh, this is.
So we start gurgling at each other.
No, this is an issue indeed.
Well, so
The more you know.
The more you know. You don't understand that part, by the way. They're just still gargling.
Yeah, they all...
oh God.
Shit like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't worry.
Sorry for the unpleasant sound effects.
He switches back to Kari. Don't worry. She's from a broken home. It's a long story.
How do you know her?
I have to roll a deception for that. All right. Go to
I'm going to give him advantage by helping him out.
He doesn't need it.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't need it.
What does it matter to you?
Nat 20s with 3 charisma and like 5 deception. It's just like...
What?
So what were you gonna ask him? How would he know that?
No, how does he know me?
How does he know? Okay.
Of what concern is that of yours?
Well, I'm a little suspicious on what you guys were talking about, seeing as I've recently lost some of my possessions and just found out that my ring, my family heirloom ring, was sold to somebody, and now we're just trying to get it back in my possession.
You don't say.
Well, it doesn't really matter much to me, and her background isn't too much of a bother. She was an orphan, a wandering stray in
in the forests of Camwell. And I kind of took her in for a while, and here we are. And of course, out of game, you know that's entirely bullshit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But if you want to insight him, roll an insight check.
Not me. I know my own background.
Yeah, right.
He's not going to convince me of it. Oh.
What in the world is
What
up with
did you
these nat
roll?
ones? Jesus.
You entirely believe this wholesome story.
You are doing great today. I mean, I think I've rolled a couple of nat ones today too, but
And when I mean
Jesus.
entirely believe it, I mean you believe that this is plausible and you don't find reason to deny it because your severity is 94. So you're not head over heels for this story, but it's just like, that could happen, I guess.
Guess could be plausible.
In any event, I will need to take my leave. Are you still good for that meeting?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm good for that meeting.
I'll see you in a few hours.
That was in Abyssal, by the way.
Wonderful.
He just says in Thieves' Camp, I'll see you in a few hours. And just walks away.
Oh dear.
I am very surprised that Teddy knows Abyssal. I was more expecting Undercommon or something.
Yeah.
But I'll take Abyssal. I can speak that too.
Teddy reads a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I noticed. Jesus, Teddy.
Teddy's a mysterious character. He does lots of things, strangely. All right. And
Oh,
My
she's
brain.
asking what +1 means.
+1.
It was a nat 1.
Oh, and that one.
Nat 1 is you roll a 1 on the die,
And
which is the lowest you can roll and is usually very bad.
As opposed to a 20, which is the highest you can roll,
which is very good.
very, very good.
Very good. It's so good that you can usually ignore the harmful effects of most things.
Yeah, but I keep rolling stupid ones. Oh, I rolled a 16 there.
Yeah, too bad it's on a roll that doesn't matter.
I know.
All right, and it quickly turns to, I want to say dawn. Dusk.
Dusk.
There we go. It quickly turns to dusk.
All right, so I cut the guy loose.
Yep.
And I instruct him to follow me. If he tries to run away, he is dead. And I'm rolling intimidation.
Roll intimidation
Cocked.
with advantage because you
With advantage?
roped him here in the first place.
22.
Yeah, that passes. He's just like, okay. John's going to basically just walk with him, you know.
John,
Yeah.
I need you to stay here, please.
Here? Why here? What am I gonna do here?
Be with your cohort.
I thought she was coming with you.
No,
Why?
because I'm abandoning her. At least for an hour. I need my alone time. With this random gentleman.
Jesus Oh.
He just leans over. Is he helping you set up a prostitution ring or something?
John. Yeah. You being part of the guard, do you think I would tell you if that was the case?
That's a good point. Not that I care.
I know you don't.
It's awesome. But
Prostitution would have taken several more days.
damn it.
Wait, is he looking for a prostitute? Jesus Christ!
No, John isn't. He just knows how much money you make off of that. He knows how much money it makes. What are you doing with it?
Don't you worry your pretty little head. Just keep a Olivia, busy. Thank you.
He just looks to you.
I hand him 5 gold.
Damn.
Persuasion.
Jesus.
Do I get advantage with because of the
No,
gold?
you get the opposite.
No.
All right.
Keep the money.
3.
Just keep it. I'm gonna go over here. Poor bastard.
So
And then he just looks at you.
I don't want to be part of this. Fuck off.
If I hear of some type
You
of
won't
sexual
hear anything.
assault from the guard against him, I know what happened.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
I'm like 12.
What do you expect me to think when you say you want alone time with a grown man?
He's buying me ice cream.
Do you know how much worse you've just made yourself sound?
I'm 12?
I don't know. I don't even know how old you could be. You're something, okay? I don't even know what's under that mask.
And it's gonna stay that way.
Because, like, it's some kind of,
I will murder you in front of everyone. That's what I thought.
Save me. You're already dead.
and then you walk away. Now, how much of that did you actually want to hear? Is the question.
You're
Do
gonna
you
have to
not
roll a
pay
perception.
Do you not pay attention? Do you try to pay attention?
Well, I'm still curious about everything that's going on. So, yeah, I'd wanna...
Alright, roll a perception. Stealth checks, everybody.
15 plus 1?
Oh, what's
Yep.
your
16.
Oh, he's...
19.
What was yours?
16.
That's hers was 16?
Yep.
You heard John's end of it.
Jeez.
But then again, it's John.
Yeah. Ugh.
John, keep your voice down.
It is.
It's not low enough.
It's pretty low.
He rolls again. I mean, it could be like this.
John, why don't you go get some whiskey on me? I hand him a gold.
Gosh.
That's more than one whiskey, though.
Get the good stuff.
Sure.
And I walk away.
Alright. John buys a half-decent whiskey.
And then pockets the rest.
No, he just spends it all on half-decent whiskey. He's just got a mini stockpile in a backpack. He's just like, I'm good to go. Meanwhile, what would you like to do?
I'd like to follow her.
Alright.
I am being as stealthy as physically possible so this does
Rolling
not
for
happen.
John's fealty, you actually roll pretty good. John is basically just making small talk with you until you leave, and then he's like, eh, and then he goes back to turn.
So I got a 22 on my stealth.
Alright, I don't know what the track skill is anymore. Hold on. I think that's investigation, but I'm going to double check right here. Let me check something else. Is there a note in here for this? Nope. Not at all. So I'm just gonna improv it.
Okay.
I would say investigation Or survival of your choice.
So roll investigation or survival to try to find me after you lost sight.
Just a second. 'Cause,
You know, I mean small talk. I mean he like exchanges 2 sentences with you.
they're both +1, so doesn't matter.
All right. Are you proficient in one of them?
I'm done. I'm freaking
How?
done.
What did you roll? I'm done. Okay. So, as you walk out of the door,
You are blinded by the sun, and then some guy streaking naked across the grounds.
you forgot to praise the sun. So as you walk out of the door, the sun praises you, and you trip for 1 second. Well, for not 1 second. You trip for a split second, and as you look up, they're both gone.
What?
You can roll again to track, but at a disadvantage. As the person is aware that you're trying to track them.
Eight.
+1, so 9.
Alright, now roll for your second set of tracks.
There we-
Mine?
Yeah, your second set.
18.
Yeah, you have no idea what I meant. It looks like this is so well trotted that it could be the little girl, it could be someone else, you don't quite know.
My tracks are actually very distinct.
I know,
Okay.
but there's so much foot traffic.
But she probably wouldn't even realize they're my tracks, is what I'm saying.
I'm saying even if she did, there is so much foot
Yeah.
traffic that it's hard to distinguish which one is what
Yeah.
at all. Like, she even tries to go for his tracks after she's just like, wait, I don't even know what's going on with yours, and she can't find his either. Actually, I forgot to roll his. What is his stealth again?
Maybe I see his.
What was your roll?
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that loud. Yeah.
What was your roll?
Miss.
What was her roll?
Her roll was a 9.
Okay, so you
It was a
don't-
nat 1, then a 9.
No, she doesn't see his first set.
And nat 1 was the first set. And then the second set, she rolled a 9.
Oh, for the second set, then she finds his tracks because he's a blundering idiot and rolled in that one.
Somebody else got a 1 for once.
Okay. So, set number 3. It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's not all that great.
And do I
11.
have to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So perception. I got an 11.
Now, do I roll with a disadvantage on this one or no?
You just roll because you found his.
Okay. Oh,
So
12.
12. She beat me by 1.
Okay, so you're seeing some strange tracks. So I'm going to need you to roll a nature check to see if you identify them as hers. But these are the only sets of tracks that you see at the moment.
Investigation, so that's your intellect.
Nature.
Nature. So I think that's a +1 for you, you said?
Yes, it is.
So that's a 13.
Yep.
Hmm?
13.
13. You don't know if this is hers or somebody else's. This could be a lizard folk. This could be something else. These are very strange tracks melded together. Maybe some of the lucks of the gate. You don't know.
Could be hers. Couldn't. Might not be. I don't know.
These are smothered slightly, but it could be some type of rando kid trying to play lizard with his friends.
I'm gonna still guess though
Okay.
that
So-
it's
You continue to follow these tracks. We're on the final sets here.
okay.
This is the roll for all the monies.
Come on,
Okay,
come on,
that's
come on,
good.
come on.
That's 9.
That's a 13. So
Alright.
you failed.
Wait. Oh yeah, it is 12 plus. No, it's 13.
That's a 13 plus 1, so you got 14.
Yeah.
I got a 15 plus 5,
He got a 15 as well. He just got a straight 15 total.
so I got a 20.
And as you follow,
No, I got a 19. My stealth is
You-
plus 4.
You got 19.
Yeah.
You're lucky this dude's stealth is higher than yours. I'll say that much because he's been rolling shit.
His stealth is higher than mine?
Yeah. It's because the raiders are dexterous and they get
So am
+1
I.
for the training bonus.
I'm dexterous too.
I
No, it's just that he's like trained. So
So am I.
he gets 1 point.
And by the way, we'll definitely teach you how to play Jester.
Meanwhile, in other news, your captive has a strand of cocaine.
What?
I'm kidding. He doesn't. But you manage to make it to this meet, and then there's just like a group of guys and Teddy in his sketchy outfit, and he's like, wait. The captain's like, wait, what's going on here?
You're gonna be useful.
No, I did not sign up for this.
You didn't sign up for anything.
No, I'm not a fan of this. Not at all. The guys are getting closer to him.
I grab him by the wrist before he has a chance to move.
Athletics.
Nat 20.
You lucky son of a
What
bitch.
the? Oh my god!
So as he's trying to leave, he's like, no, 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 no. Someone hits him with a stick until he shuts up.
He gets sapped.
He basically, it's like, because they don't want to damage the product, they get a giant sack of like.
Well, I'd assume they have a sap, which is literally made to whack him upside the back of the head and knock him out.
They basically just get a sap and just whack him upside the back of the head. And he's gonna roll a wisdom, and he passes out. And he's just like, alright, and now for the arrangements. For this one, feisty, but a little on the lean side. We'll say about 90 gold.
Make it 110 and you've got a deal.
Persuasion.
Nat 20.
Okay, so I'm rolling all the
25.
freaking ones. I'm rolling all the freaking ones, and he's rolling all the freaking 20s. Like, what the frick, man?
Do you happen to know something I don't? I just need an explanation. Do you know something useful about this?
He knows where Amron Tolk is.
So information brokering, I see.
Correct.
Now I might not need that information, but someone else.
But you can
might.
sell that information to someone who does.
Indeed. All right. What say you?
And you
of
have better means of
150?
getting that information than me. What?
What say you of 150?
I will take it. I reach out my claw.
And some guy hands him. a
I'm
bag.
in as a shake.
He shakes. Some guy hands him a bag. He passes it to you. It's a mixture of gold and platinum, in which will be sorted in the next session.
All right. So with that, folks, we are done with tonight's episode. Thank you for watching, and we will be back next week at the same time, 7:30. And
What's that? The 27th?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
The 27th. So next week at 7:30, and we will see what happens.
I won't see what happens blind.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Bye-bye.